for the welcoming speech.
My dear respected brothers and sisters, honorable guests, I greet you with the greetings of peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. An academy means many things to many people. It is an institution of higher learning. It is the birthplace of potential. It is a training ground for talent. And it is the graduating forum for leadership. It is my honor to stand before you and say that through your donations, your prayers, your hard work, and your support, AL-TAQWA Academy is all of the above. How, you may ask? For starters, AL-TAQWA Academy has a graduating rate of 100%, where all our graduating students enter colleges and universities and then find success thereafter. AL-TAQWA Academy has exceeded the expectations of the Ontario Ministry of Education and their inspectors, earning high grades every time and the commendations and respect of our governing body. Our numbers increased dramatically as a result of word of mouth. Students are talking to each other and their families about a nurturing environment where you have low student to teacher ratio, something that many studies and books have highlighted as a key feature in successful schools. They're telling each other about the incredible opportunity to finish high school in 3 years. They're spreading the word that in addition to a rigorous academic curriculum, there is supplemented teaching for religious studies, languages, Quran memorization, and leadership training. But it doesn't stop there. Through your support and the hard work of our unbelievable teachers and community volunteers, the talent that exists in our school has been fostered to reach higher levels. This year, we have had one of our best years in the science fair competitions in the Thames Valley region. 13 students excelled. 7 placed with medals. 2 of them were gold medal winners, and 1 of them made it all the way to the nationals. During the same competition, one of our very own teachers was recognized throughout the entire fair as Teacher of the Year. Through your support and hard work of the unbelievable teachers and community volunteers, I personally had the pleasure of working with the Reach for the Top trivia team, when that team earned 3rd place in all of London last year in the very first year of their competition, and placed 5th this year in the very difficult senior level competitions. The captain of our team earned the honor of scoring the most individual points during the game against the ultimate school champions. Through your support and hard work of our unbelievable teachers and community volunteers, we had the most students of any school make it to the city finals for the spelling bee, with one of our students winning the primary competition for London. Through your support and the hard work of unbelievable teachers and community volunteers, just as you saw, our senior students tackled the serious issue of Islamophobia and racism, and using their artistic talents, created a work of art that won 1st place in the city. This is truly the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is from hard-working parents like yourselves who want the best education for their children. This is from our community that pulls together to make sure that our most cherished children flourish. This is what your support has been able to do. Can you imagine what your continued support today can do further on? We need you now more than ever. We need you in this blessed month to continue our traditions that we have created and the expectations that we have set for ourselves. Our children and your children are counting on it. Jazakumullah khair wa assalamu
I would like us to consider the following. A group of students taking a course in high school, and it is explained to them that they need throughout the year to keep building their skills as the course progresses. At the end, they have to submit a project that they have to work on, and they are given all the material that is required for their excellence in that project. So the course basically requires building those skills throughout the year, then using those materials and put together a project that will demonstrate how much they learned from that course. Consider that example. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put us through a similar course called Al-Hayat Ad-Dunya. And He gave us the Quran to build our skills and to make us develop in order for us to submit a project at the end of the course that will be given in the hereafter by using all the materials that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put at our disposal. How are we going to do? In the example of the high school course, some students will continue to build their skills, and then when the time comes, they will use the materials properly and they will do a wonderful job. Others do not take building of the skills seriously, and they just go and use the material maybe a week before the end of the school year or the night before, and then they scramble to put things together, and then they know that they haven't done a good job. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us in Al-Quran Al-Karim that He had put human beings on one side and gave them all the raw material that is needed at their disposal. As if to say, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created humans and then created everything else to be at their disposal for their service. In Surah Ibrahim, we read after أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم to support this notion of humans and everything else. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم الله الذي خلق السماوات والأرض وأنزل من السماء ماء فأخرج به من الثمرات رزقا لكم وسخر لكم الفلك لتجري في البحر بأمره وسخر لكم الأنهار وسخر لكم الشمس والقمر دائبين وسخر لكم الليل والنهار وآتاكم من كل ما سألتموه وإن تعدوا نعمة الله لا تحصوها إن الإنسان لظلوم كفار. Now translated as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created the heavens and the earth and made water come so that fruits and vegetables will grow from the earth, and He made the seas and made the rivers, the sun and the moon, the day and the night, all for the service of humans. And He gave us everything we asked for. You know, students go to their teacher and say, we need this, we need this. He will give them, she will give them so that they will complete their project successfully. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us, I want you to succeed in the project called Al-Hayat Ad-Dunya. But use your skills properly before you can put together a successful project. You need to build your skills. But some people don't take it seriously. I want to give us two examples on how people go through this project of Al-Hayat Ad-Dunya. الحياة الدنيا. Consider two countries. And I'm going to mention them not because I want to favor one over the other, no ethnic undertones, nothing, but just two examples to show how humans deal with life that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put forth to them, with the project called Al-Hayat al-Dunya. Consider Nigeria. Nigeria is a country sitting probably on the richest natural resources one can think of. Gas, petroleum, minerals, everything. Nigeria has everything. And consider another country, Singapore, which has absolutely no natural resources. Actually, its president one time started to cry because he could not secure drinking water for his people. Nigeria continues to dig for wealths from the ground. Singapore could not dig because there's absolutely nothing they could find. Now, what can we say about comparing both countries today? We know that Singapore has the highest GDP, gross domestic product, of the world. And Nigeria continues to be one of the poorest countries in the world. Why is that? Because Nigeria continues to dig to become wealthy, and Singapore developed human resources and believed in humans the same as Japan. We know that after the Second World War, Japan was gone. There was absolutely nothing. But today, Japan is one of the wealthiest, most advanced countries of the world. Why? Because they believed in the development of the human being. They worked on humans. Humans are the most important resource that we can think of. And if we really find that the Muslim world, meaning the world where there are majorities of Muslims, where there are concentrations of Muslims, we know that we are suffering everywhere in the world. We know that Muslims are not in the best of shape. And if we really want to think how we can bring the Muslim world back to where it's supposed to be, we've got to believe in what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us, the development of humans, not to really rely on resources and what this country has and what that country has. Indeed, when we form of a small miniature Muslim world right here in Canada, where we are enjoying peace despite all the Islamophobia around us. You know, phobias existed throughout human history, and we are not going to succumb to these kind of drives that scare the weak at heart. We are strong in our faith, which is inside our heart. We've got to believe in the development of human beings. And At-Taqwa is the place, as we've seen, how they are developing the human, how they are working on the wealth called the human being. These are the people who are going to lead us out of the tunnel of Islamophobia. They are our best investment.